Up next, you'll lose in the television title finals to the Snowman. This would, of course, be the beginning of the storyline that would lead to your altercation with Muhammad Ali, which we dedicated an entire episode to back near the beginning of the podcast. The Snowman, like Butch Reed, was someone Bill Watts hoped to push to take the place of the Junkyard Dog. Jake, wrestling fans have heard these stories for years, where Bill Watts was seemingly hell bent on finding an African American wrestling champion.
Yeah.
I'll ask this bluntly: was race a key component here for getting the territory to rebound?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
You think they needed an African American champion?
They needed a black, strong baby face. Snowman wasn't it. He tried with Butch Reed too. So
Now, why do you think an African American component as a strong top baby face was so important in Mid South?
well, because your crowd was so divided. You know, um, the black community, man, was big, and that was your bread and butter. I mean, think about it: Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas, Oklahoma.
You're right. A lot of diversity, and that means that they're gonna want somebody that they can sympathize with and get behind, which I believe was the idea behind Pedro Morales in New York. There was a large Hispanic community there, so they're like, "Well, we better get behind this guy," and they did.
They did.
Well, this will be my last question. We'll wrap this one up. Jake, I love getting your take on hypothetical questions, and
Yeah.
here's one that I think you're really well suited for with your knowledge of booking and what does or doesn't work. If Watts had turned to you and said, "Okay, Jake, I'm giving you full control. Find me the next star for the territory to kind of restore it to its former glory when JC or JYD was here," who do you think is the performer you would have looked to rebound the territory?
God, man. Wow. It wouldn't have been Snowman.
No.
No. I think I would have turned Kamala babyface.
Whoa. Now that could have been something. Would you have renamed him Sugar Bear?
No, but I could have.
Because, like, I don't know if people would sympathize with the Ugandan giant, but if he's Sugar Bear Harris out there throwing down and getting the fans behind him, could have really been something interesting.
Could have been interesting, but I left him as Kamala.
I guess he's got the name identity with Kamala by that point. Why not use it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, you mentioned it with Snowman. He's not long for this world. He's only going to be in the territory about 4 months before moving on after dropping the TV title to Dutch Mantel. So here's the guy. He's got this big, high-profile spot with Muhammad Ali, big win at the Superdome over you. He's just here and gone. Jake, do you know why the Snowman was just eliminated from Mid South so fast?
Well, he was that good.
The guy couldn't work. Yeah.
You got that right.